I hate to say I told you so, guys, but I told you so. China may in fact beat us to the moon and to Mars, just like I told you in a previous video. And now I have confirmation. I not only have one, I have two sources. So here we go. Evil must be punished. Alrighty, ABC News. ABC News, certainly not a bastion of conservatism. China may win new space race, NASA says. NASA chief predicts China will win new space race with a finish line on the moon. Excuse me while I have a cigarette. Alrighty, Marcia Dunn, AP Aerospace writer, Cape Canaveral, Florida, October 3rd, 2007. That's yesterday, ladies and gentlemen. The Soviets beat the United States at getting a satellite and a man into space. Now the Chinese may get to the moon before the U.S. can make a return visit. 50 years after Sputnik became the world's first artificial satellite, a new race is underway with the finish line on the moon. NASA, the former lunar champion, already is predicting defeat. I personally believe that China will be back on the moon before we are, NASA Administrator Michael Griffin said in a low-key lecture in Washington 2 weeks ago, marking the space agency's 50th anniversary still a year away. I think when that happens, Americans will not like it, but will just have to not like it. Okay, I'm going to end it right there for fear of really blowing a gasket here. Now, as much as I have harangued NASA, I do have to make an admittance here. NASA supposedly, according to what I've been told, and it's from different sources, only gets 1% of our overall budget. 1%. 1%. Pork projects get more than that. Stupid shit. Like research to find out how many times an amoeba divides. You know, shit like that. Shit that isn't going to dramatically affect humankind. Gets more than NASA gets. I think it was Useless Facts or something I got this from. I don't remember where I got this from, but I remember getting it from a website or something. We spend more on pizza than we do on going into space. We spend more on pizza. Okay? I think it was Useless Facts, but I could be wrong. It might have been someplace else, but I think it was Useless Facts. But, yeah, we spend more on pizza. Alright? Like I said, pork projects in Congress. Here's an idea, Congress. Instead of arguing about Rush Limbaugh, how about boosting NASA's coffers from 1% to say maybe 5% of the budget, so that we can actually get the hell back in space and beat China back to the moon and back to Mars again. How about that idea? Instead of giving yourselves a damn raise. Oh wait, maybe I shouldn't have said that, huh? Well, tough shit, I already said it. But anyway, yeah, ABC News, China may win. Alright, now I've got another one, just an hour and a half old. This is from the Houston Chronicle, Tron.com, in other words. Viewpoints and Outlook, October 4th at 1:16 a.m. U.S. has come too far to forfeit space lead to China. Sputnik reminds us of importance of exploration. By Senator K. Bailey Hutchison. On October 4th, 1957, the Soviet Union launched the Sputnik satellite, setting off alarm bells that America was falling behind in space technology. But America's ingenuity was dramatically mobilized by President Eisenhower, under whose administration Congress passed the National Defense Education Act, providing massive investments in science, engineering, and technology. Those investments paid off when we safely landed a man on the moon, fulfilling President Kennedy's promise. The research program we created spawned some of the most significant technologies of modern life, including personal computers and the internet. Today, we are on the verge of another Sputnik moment. In November, China will launch its first lunar orbiter, a major milestone in its rapidly developing space program. In fact, China's progress has been so substantial, the Chinese are planning on landing a man on the moon by 2020. A decade or so from now, China's red flag may be flying on the lunar surface.